Oh yeah. Here. There we go. You have to really get it in there. Cheers. Our gas ran out. The wood is a little bit wet though, so it's not ideal to work with.
What do you think?
So good.
It's hot, but it's amazing. Hey guys, we are at the entrance of the Hide and Seek Retreat.
It's supposed to be really good.
Yeah.
Let's check it out.
Yep.
Yeah, so the gate is closed, but I think we gotta speak to this thing on the right. Let's see. Yep. Now let's park the car and try to see what's going on. All right.
Yep. The gate is automatically opening.
It seems convenient. Let's see what's ahead.
Yep.
Alright, what does this board in the middle say? Alright, glamping huts and tents are to your left. So
Yep.
Let's go left.
These are the huts.
Alright, yep, number 1. I think this is our accommodation for the night.
Yep.
Let's take a look. Oh, nice. So a bit of background about this place. It's called Hide and Seek Winery and Retreat. It's located in Nagambie, which is a rural area of Victoria, Australia. The retreat is by a huge body of water, so it's supposed to be really beautiful and fun. So let's check it out. The place is super nice. We have a river around here. We have some space there to have some firewood going and relax. And over here, we can walk down that way past the other huts. And there's a small garden. It's supposed to be really pretty, but we're gonna do that tomorrow because we just got here and it's already 5:30. So yeah, I'm gonna try to do all of those things tomorrow. There's supposed to be kayaking. For today, let's check out the cabin. So behind me is the cabin. And this is my lovely wife. All right, so let's take a look at the cabin. We've already been given the key to the place. Let's check it out. We have these two right in front. I don't know if we'll use it though, because it's gonna get really cold at night. We can only use it if we can get that thing going. We'll see. We've been given some firewood, so yeah. This is the only cooking mechanism we have in the place, but that should be enough to get everything going. Planning to just barbecue some meats, so we're good. And there's a drawer right here with some barbecue utensils, and also a snake bite kit, which means there are snakes around here. Gotta keep that in mind. There's a trash bin right there, and I've already unlocked the door since we got the key. Let's just take a look at what's inside. Yep, that's one. There's another one here. Like that. So that's 2 around the bed, and this is the bed. So the bed sheets and everything seems comfy enough, and the bed is more than enough space for 2 people. We got a fan right here, and there's a TV right here in front of the bed, which is cool. I think the TV should be big enough to watch something on, right? Even if we're on the bed. And this is a net to keep the mosquitoes out, which is good. We can also just put the window blinds down. And oh yeah, here's a cool part. There's a bed up here. There's a ladder here. You can use that to reach the bed that's up there. It's basically just a smaller mattress, so a third person could sleep on top of you. I think it's good for kids.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, we're not gonna use that. So
Yeah.
we're just gonna use this one. And there's storage here behind the bed. Now this place is a little bit too dark. Alright. Oh yeah, we've been given a lamp. I'll just keep it here so we have some light.
Yeah.
This is a cutting board, which is super sturdy and nice. We can use it for everything. We have chargers, a kettle, dishwash, and of course a sink to get everything done and cleaned. Yeah, we got spoons, we got forks, so any utensil you might need, you have that here. And more. This is good. You got spatulas, scarves, and all that. Plates, cups, of course. And oh yeah, here you have a gigantic sink.
Oh yes.
It's super big. And here you have the washroom. It has a sensor light, so it should just come out once you're in here. All right, there you go. Nothing much to see there. Just a small toilet. Here's the shower. It also has a sensory light. And oh yeah, we've got a lot of body wash. We've got conditioner, shampoo, all the stuff. And the shower is actually has more than enough space. For the size of the cabin, the shower is pretty good. You can turn around and take a proper shower. And you can actually see the outside while you're showering. But that also goes the other way. Someone can watch you shower from the outside. So you gotta be mindful of that. The only thing that's a little bit lacking is the lighting. But that's okay. Because here's the cool part. You can actually open these blinds that are on the roof. So you can see the sky. So you can see the night sky while you're on the bed. And you can also just have it open during the daytime. That'll bring in some light. And this here is the fridge. That is spacious enough to store anything you might need to. Fruits, meats, soft drinks, beers. You can store anything in there and it'll keep it cool and fresh. Let's try to open one of those blinds.
Ooh, that's cool.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I can definitely see the sky with this one. Alright, I'm gonna test out the heater. Alright. It works. Nice. We're definitely gonna need that because in Victoria these days, the nights get really cold. Overall, I'm pretty happy with the place. It's a small glamping hut. It has pretty much everything you'd need. And the view outside is really nice.
Yeah, true. I love this. I love the place.
Yeah. Alright, let's get settled in. Alright, so we got the fire going. The wood is a little bit wet though, so it's not ideal to work with, but I think we can manage for a few hours. Let's see. Alright, so we also got the barbecue going. It didn't work properly, as in the spark didn't work, but got to light up the old-fashioned way, so all good. Let's try to fry up some meat. Alright, so we're gonna start with something small, just 2 chicken shish. Let's see how it cooks. We'll have to flip it over at some point, but we'll see how it gets going.
So, what do you have today?
Oh yeah, this is a Loch Lomond. It's one of my favorite budget brands of whiskeys. This is the blended Scotch one, but they also have a really good single malt. So yeah.
Nice.
Pour this one in.
Ooh, it's sizzling. Wow, seems like the fire is going well too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It turned out pretty good, and we still have a lot of firewood left, so we can keep this going for a few more hours.
Hopefully. Seems like they are ready.
Yeah. These are 2 chicken lollipops I threw midway in. All right. That looks ready to feast on.
What's next? What do you think?
Let's see. So next up, I think we should chuck in some pork chops, which we're gonna season with some Cajun seasoning. And we also have these beef steaks that's already seasoned with steakhouse seasoning. We'll chuck one of these in and two of these. Let's try seasoning this up. Yeah, so you have to really get it in there.
Ooh, that looks yummy.
I usually don't put any oil in when I'm seasoning pork because I think pork already has enough oil in the meat itself. Yeah. All right. It's looking good. Now, that's one. And that's two. Now, I also kind of like to season it after it's on the grill to really get it in there. And to get the aroma in once you close the lid. So let's leave that there. And we're also gonna do a steak. Let's go. Okay, we'll leave that on medium heat. And I'm gonna close the lid so that it cooks a little bit faster. So let's try the chicken lollipops first.
Cheers.
Cheers. Let's see.
That is so good.
That's super good. That's the peri peri chicken lollipop we got. It was from a butcher shop in Merrifield.
Good job,
It's
butcher.
really nice.
Good job.
Yeah.
You've done a great job.
Alright, I think the steak should be done on one side, so I'm just gonna flip the steak. Yeah, look at that crust. I mean, it's not much of a crust, but it's a cheaper cut of steak, so that's good enough. The pork, on the other hand, oh yeah, even the pork is good. Let's just flip it. Yeah.
I feel like these are much faster than chicken, isn't it?
I mean, to get the crust, yeah, but
Mm-hmm.
it'll take some time to cook through fully.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
I usually have the steak at about medium rare, so that should be done faster, but you don't eat meat until it's fully cooked, so
Of course. Nah,
the
nah.
pork is gonna take a while. All right, I think that's enough time for the steak to have gotten to medium rare. Let's try cutting that open and seeing where it's at. All right, so it's not medium rare. It's a little bit too overcooked, but still, it's not like it's gonna be, you know, it doesn't have that texture of a tire. It's still gonna be good. It still has some pink left in the middle, so it should be good. Let's try. Yeah, it's good. You know what? It actually needs some salt. All right, so let's try the pork. Yeah,
Look at that.
looks nice.
Smells so good. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
we flipped it halfway through, and the crust is on both sides, and I'm pretty sure it's cooked enough on the inside now to have a bite. Yeah, looking good. Let's cut into it and see how well it's done. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, perfectly cooked, so you can have it.
Yay.
All right, gonna test out the pork. Let's see. Cheers. Juicy.
Oh, I was about to say that.
Um,
So good.
It's just right. It's just tender enough. And the seasoning went really well.
Amazing.
So the fire's starting to die out a little bit. We still have more firewood, but I'm gonna try to find some dry leaves. So it's really gonna help the flames come alive a little bit more so that it keeps the fire going. And one thing I really like about this place is the fact that they don't bother you. Whenever you come in through the gate, they will welcome you by coming to your hut, but they will tell you where the key is. You don't have to hand over your IDs. You don't have to deal with anyone. Pretty much the whole thing is automated. You just have to come here, settle in, and just have your experience. That's it. And I really like that about this place. So let's try to find some dried up leaves. Shouldn't be too hot. It's just pretty much a big foliage right next to the hut, so there are plenty of dried leaves just laying on the ground. So you just have to collect some and throw it in there. That's it. Our gas ran out, so the barbecue is not working anymore, but there's no one next door. So I think we can just use the barbecue that they have. Let's give it a shot.
Yes.
So if you just go straight from here, you end up in the next hut. So I'm gonna go now. You just follow me.
Yep,
okay?
sure. Yep.
All right. I just released the gas. Let's see. Yes! The barbecues are running.
Nice.
We can just use this one until we get back to our place. So, this is some Sri Lankan style chicken biryani that she made. And we're gonna warm it up on the barbecue of the next door hut. We can put this here. We're just gonna close this.
Good luck.
Should be okay.
Yeah.
We'll check in a few minutes. Oh yeah, that smells really good. Okay, so the rice is done. We just got it warmed up from next door. It's gonna taste amazing. I know that for sure. And I really like to have some rice at the end of a night like this, you know. We'll be drinking, we'll stay up late, but I feel like the rice absorbs a lot of the acidity of the stomach. Whether it's biryani, whether it's fried rice, whether it's just steamed rice, whatever it is, I feel like that's gonna absorb a lot of the acidity in your stomach, so you're gonna feel fine the next day. It's gonna soothe your stomach, it's gonna soothe your body.
Oh gosh. It's hot, but it's amazing.
Of course it's amazing. You made it.
Wow. Yeah. So good when it's heated. You should join too.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna finish that if not.
No, I need some. All right, so it's nearly 2:30 a.m. and I think we're just gonna kill the fire here. We're gonna say goodbye to this whole space. We're gonna go to bed and we'll show you guys what this whole space looks like tomorrow.
Yeah.
So stay tuned.